Hello everyone, Poser here. I recently just started playing Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six Siege. I, being a noob, trying to learn how to play, am lucky to have Fecal Storm TV's community on Twitch. I met Dan. Under their tutelage, if you will, Dan is trying to tell me all the ways he possibly can to get better at the game. All of his knowledge he's gathered over thousands of hours of gameplay. This video is different than most of my videos in the past. Dan is going to be talking to me directly, describing how to use the characters. In this video, he's going over attackers.
If you click on Operators tab, we're going to start with the attackers, starting from left to right. You got Sledge, you already know what that guy does. You have vertical play, if you want to break the ceiling, floorboards, soft hatches, that kind of stuff. This is one of your options, and this guy has grenades. So the right of that is Thatcher. This is going to knock out any like mute jammers, bandit shock charges, arcades. And pretty much this is your go-to guy for opening up reinforced walls. So if you have like a Thermite, which is the fourth guy in the row, if you have a Thermite, you'll usually see a Thatcher to accompany him to get the mute jammers and bandit shocks off the wall. You'll rarely see Thermite or Habana without a Twitch or a Thatcher, unless your team is just going for some sort of maverick play, but we'll get into that. So the third in the row is Ash, pretty much your standard Call of Duty fanboy running gun. She does have a breaching kind of charge that you just shoot a missile kind of thing and it digs into the wall and it explodes. So if the wall is soft, it'll just explode and kind of a free hole to peek through. But as far as utility, debatable. More of a fragger kind of operator.
I can see that, yeah.
Thermite. To the right of that is the Thermite. This is one of your main breachers for reinforced walls. You're going to place an exothermic charge. It's going to take like 3 seconds to put this on, so make sure someone's covering you or you have yourself covered. But pretty much the big hole maker. That's all he really is good for. In the second row, Twitch. She has a drone that shocks. Kind of shoots these taser things out during prep phase and during action phase. So you can.
So that's the drone shock. I didn't know who had the drone shocker one, so that makes sense.
Right. Yep, this is Twitch. So if you have like a mute jammer or a bandit charge that you need to get off a wall for Thermite, this is operator to do that. You'll commonly see Twitch used for kind of annoying the defender bandit. So when bandit goes to place a charge down, you'll send the drone in and shock it before you can pick it back up. Kind of a good way to harass people. So she's considered, in my opinion, another support character, but definitely a fragger possibility. To the right is Monty. He has a big ass shield. And
this is the guy I hate.
Yeah, he can easily be a one-man army. If played properly. But he pretty much support for the most part, just harass and give callouts.
Let me ask, because I haven't tried it. Can you break the shield if you shoot enough or no?
Nope.
Yeah, that class seems OP. I'm gonna mess around with that to troll people later on.
So common counters to this is Legion, C4 charges, gas, frost traps. So he is counterable, but man, if you get a good Monty,
I can see that being powerful as the entry guy just to push in.
As far as starting out, shields is probably not the best way to go. Kind of clunky. Glaz, I would say go ahead and ignore him. You shouldn't be playing Glaz or anyone. I mean, they destroyed Glaz this last patch, so. But basically, he's a sniper that can see through smoke via thermal. However, you have to stand still to see through smoke. So it's kind of a give and take.
Yeah, pretty bad trade-off.
Go ahead and ignore Glaz. He's not played at all in competitive. Fuse can attach these cluster grenade things to soft walls or windows or barricades, and it releases mini grenades in sight, like hockey pucks.
Okay.
Kind of a troll operator, but that's one way to frag below and above kind of stuff.
Okay.
Below that is Blitz, another shield. The only difference is he can run faster than Monty, and he has a pistol. And it kind of flashes the enemy when you do your gadget. It's a pretty OP flash, but they reduce the range. But it's another shield option for you.
I've actually noticed it's pretty powerful still, though. I've gotten attacked by it, and it works pretty well.
Yeah. It's, I don't know. Sometimes when you're playing Blitz, you get shot like on the arm or foot, and you just die instantly for no reason. So I don't know if it's buggy or if they got lucky, but it's kind of fun.
So on all the shield characters, is there any way to just shoot them down besides shooting their backside unprotected? Like, if they're coming at me with the shield out, I just have to run away, right? As most assault classes. Like, so unless I know what I'm countering them as, or...
So if you get close to Blitz and somehow manage to not get flashed, you can melee him. And what will happen is the right arm will swing out, or left arm will swing out with the shield, and you can either shoot or melee again, and hopefully if you land it on the body, but that's only if their shields are kind of on their hand. If Monty is the previous shield guy, Montang, if he is fully extended, you can't do anything about it. You can't melee. I mean, if you melee him, the shield will budge a little bit, but Monty is usually, you need 2 people on that guy, or traps, or that kind of stuff.
One guy's got a flank while the other one's keeping in front or something,
Right, yeah, Monty is a force to be reckoned. Blitz, you can counter, just gotta be careful on that flash. And he can ADS and shoot you. IQ. So the right of that's IQ. Two eyeball things. She pulls out, like on her picture, she pulls out the gadget and her pistol. So you are kind of vulnerable without your main gun, but you do get to shoot through walls and stuff if you see like a mute jammer or a bandit charge through the floor.
Oh, okay.
You can kind of play vertically with her. And that goes for anything electronically. So if a defender is on their cam, or there's like a yokai drone or pulsing, you can see them actually, you can see their outline almost of the defender on their gadget. So you can like floor bang them. But that's a little bit more advanced. I was
gonna say, this one seems like once you know everything, this would be a good one. Kind of like take all their gadgets out. I could see that.
Yeah, you can't really go around the map learning with IQ. Just
I can see that being be confused. Yeah. Okay.
So the right of that is Buck. The fragger, chunky boy with the skeleton key.
Yep. Okay. So you said his guns are pretty high recoil.
Right. So if you click on him, go to loadout.
Okay.
The one you're going to be using is the C8
SFW? Yeah.
And the most common attachment, I would say, is either muzzle brake or flash. Although, give or take, compensator. I personally use muzzle brake, but that's just me. But the main thing with Buck is he can destroy floorboards and play vertically above or below, and he has grenades. So this is another kind of, you need map knowledge.
I can see that, You need to know where you got to blow stuff out and attack at, and
Right, so if there's an enemy in a corner, this guy can go below and just nuke them.
Okay. I can see me maybe moving to that class after I know some more map knowledge. I do like some of his utility. Right. I can learn the recoil control a little bit. So, okay.
When you get used to it, it's not too bad, but at first, it's ridiculous.
Yeah, makes sense.
So the right of that is Blackbeard. This guy has a shield.
I accidentally played this guy yesterday and I laughed hysterically at that stupid shield.
Yeah, for some reason, you thought it was a good idea to put a shield on. Blackbeard, you know the deal. Shield, kind of OP. He's the main window angle holder and just all around harassment and a little bit OP at times, but you'll see him commonly on window repels, holding a tight angle with the shield, and can't really do anything about it. Capital, he shoots flame bolts. He gets 2 flames and 2 smoke.
I've seen people use this guy pretty effectively, but I'm assuming that's unless they know the maps really well and everything.
Right, so yeah, if they're in a corner or something, you can just flame them. Or if you're going for a plant, you can just smoke the area and then plant inside of it. That kind of stuff. usually see him for more of a tactical. If we're going for like a bomb plant, you'll see him flame off entry points and rotations, and then flame or smoke off the diffuser site. He's just a mass
Cool.
area control kind of person. So to the right of that is Habana, another one of your main hard breachers for reinforced walls. The main difference between her and Thermite, Thermite has to go up directly to the wall and place his charge. Habana gets kind of a grenade launcher looking thing that you can do from range. It'll give you a little red marker on your screen, so don't worry about aiming it too crazy.
It tells you where it goes,
Yeah. So she gets three shots or 3 shells.
Seems like not a bad class
if you will. So use them wisely. You need two shells to make a hole to vault through.
Oh, okay.
And you can make you have, I guess, 1 extra. So you'll
like
see
a peak hole or
Habana,
something.
Yeah, you'll see Habana commonly used for hatches. So she needs 1 pellet or one charge for each hatch.
Oh, okay.
So you'll see like Habana is the hatch master and Thermite is kind of the wall master, but either or can work. Whenever defenders are running around and you kind of activate your gadget, you'll see these footprints, green, yellow, or red.
Okay.
Red being that it was 5 seconds or less they were here. Yellow being 15, green is I think 20 seconds.
Okay.
Don't quote me on that, but I think that's
but somewhere
range.
Around there. Okay.
If you activate your gadget, you'll see their footprints, and then if you walk up to a footprint, you can actually hold F or whatever your
item key,
interact key is. If you hold F, you can actually track them, and it'll ping them on the map. I think it'll ping them 4 times or whatever, so you can actually kind of go out and hunt them down. The main counter to Jackal, if you move your mouse over 2 times to the defenders, there's Caviera. She has a little cynical green picture.
Yeah, I see it. Looks like it, yeah.
So whenever she activates her gadget, she goes
almost inaudible until it's too late.
silent step, and her footprints are completely masked to Jackal. So if they have a Caviera, you kind of have to be a little bit wary. If you're Jackal, you might or might not see her footprints.
Okay, so she's
good
counter to him. Okay.
Yeah, launchers to blow open barricades, what have you, and then she gets 2 concussion things that bounce off walls and kind of slow enemies down and kind of mess up their hearing and impairment.
I think that's the one that I've seen a bunch of times. It just sounds like things are blowing up around you and like concussion and stuff.
Yeah, that's actually Sophia's the one I was playing in our casual game. She's kind of she's not necessary at all, but she's kind of fun to me.
It seems like if you were trying to breach rooms by yourself, it'd be kind of a class for that.
Yeah, it just depends on if they're reinforced, because the grenade launcher only works on soft walls.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
But all around, she's kind of an Ash 2.0, in my opinion. If you get downed while playing Zofia, you can actually pick yourself back up, and you'll have, I think, 15 health. So if you get downed by her and you somehow manage to escape enemy eyes, you can actually pick yourself back up. But rarely does that ever happen.
Yeah, that's rare. Yeah, that's really rare.
So it's the next one you have is Lion.
Okay.
This guy is considered toxic in the Siege community. If you bring this guy out round 1,
during the scan, tagging their position during the scan.
Okay. Chat, be angry at you. Gadget. It's gonna pulse the area, or it's gonna give a countdown, and then it'll pulse the area. And any defender that moves during this time is gonna get pinged for a couple seconds, and you can kind of gauge where they're at. Operator goes, he has a great gun. He is considered toxic, but as far as just an overview, he is really good controlling the defenders and their place. It's like if you're going for a plant and you pop this off, the defenders have no choice but to stay still or risk moving while you're planting. So it's kind of give or take. So the next one you have is Maverick. This guy has a blowtorch that you can kind of make either peek holes or entrances into reinforced areas. If they make a single hole in the wall, you can't actually hear them mavericking until you're already dead. so it's kind of annoying.
Oh, oh
But
man.
you'll commonly see Maverick used if like you didn't bring a Thatcher or Twitch. Maverick might be able to get those bandit charges or a mute jammer off, because he'll just Maverick the bottom and then just shoot him out. As far as mute jammers and bandit charges, Maverick is immune to that kind of stuff because he just flames the wall.
Thanks for watching. Subscribes and likes are always appreciated. And don't forget to check me out live at twitch.tv, Poser9.